Welcome back to your go-to channel for everything rare and valuable in the world of currency. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of a seemingly ordinary 2005 dime that has collectors buzzing with excitement. Could this tiny coin really be worth $56 million? Grab a cup of coffee and let's uncover the truth behind this numismatic marvel. The history of the dime. Before we jump into the specifics of the 2005 dime, let's take a quick look at the history of the dime itself. The United States Mint first introduced the dime in 1796, making it one of the oldest coins still in circulation today. Over the years, it has featured a variety of designs, from the draped bust and capped bust to the barber and Mercury dimes. But in 1946, the dime we all know today, the Roosevelt dime, was introduced. It honors Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, and was created to commemorate his work in founding the March of Dimes. Since then, the Roosevelt dime has been a staple in American currency. Now, the 2005 Roosevelt dime was minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, but what makes this particular coin stand out from the rest? That's where things get interesting. The mystery of the 2005 dime worth $56 million. Alright, here's the scoop. Most 2005 dimes are worth just 10 cents. But every once in a while, a coin is produced that defies all expectations. Whether due to an error, a unique feature, or a historical connection, these coins become incredibly valuable. In this case, reports have surfaced about a 2005 dime allegedly worth $56 million. Yes, you heard that right, $56 million for a dime. But why is it an error coin? Was it made with a special metal? Or is it tied to some historical event? Let's break it down. Why is this dime so valuable? There are a few theories about why this particular 2005 dime is worth so much. Let's go through them. Error coins. Error coins are coins that were minted incorrectly, making them extremely rare. Examples include double die strikes, off-center strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet. If the 2005 dime in question is an error coin, that could explain its astronomical value. Unique composition. Sometimes, coins are minted using a different metal composition by mistake or for testing purposes. For instance, if this dime were struck in pure silver or even gold, it could fetch a fortune at auction. Historical significance or provenance. Occasionally, coins gain value because of their connection to a specific historical event or famous person. For example, if this dime were part of a limited run meant for a special purpose, its value would skyrocket. Urban legend or misunderstanding. Finally, we need to consider whether the $56 million claim is simply a misunderstanding or an exaggeration. Sometimes, rumors circulate about coins being worth far more than they actually are. We'll investigate this further. The reality check. Now, here's where things get tricky. After extensive research, there's no verified auction or collector record of a 2005 dime selling for $56 million. However, there are some valuable 2005 dimes out there. For example, error coins from 2005 can sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars, depending on their rarity and condition. If you happen to have a 2005 dime, take a close look at it. Is there anything unusual? Look for mint errors, unique markings, or anything that sets it apart from a standard dime. You never know, you might just have a hidden treasure. How to identify valuable coins. Here are some tips to identify whether your 2005 dime, or any coin, is worth more than its face value. Inspect it closely. Use a magnifying glass to look for errors or unusual details. Check the mint mark. Coins with specific mint marks can be rarer and more valuable. For 2005, look for poor D compared to known errors. Research known error coins from 2005. If your coin matches one of these descriptions, it could be valuable. Get it graded. Consider sending your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll evaluate its condition and authenticity, which can significantly increase its value. Join a coin collecting community. Online forums, social media groups, and local coin clubs are great places to learn more about rare coins and get expert opinions. Final thoughts. So, is the 2005 dime really worth $56 million? It's unlikely, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. Coins are fascinating pieces of history, and sometimes, they surprise us with their value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone with a pocket full of change, always keep an eye out. You never know when you might strike gold, or in this case, silver. Thanks for tuning into. If you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing stories about rare and valuable coins. Until next time, happy hunting. Next today, we're diving deep mysterious story of the 1979 one-dime coin that has collectors and treasure hunters buzzing around the world. First, let's talk about the basics. What makes the 1979 dime so special? The coin we're discussing is a Roosevelt dime, part of the series first minted in 1946 to honor the 32nd U.S. President, Franklin D. Roosevelt. In 1979, dimes were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. At first glance, it looks like any other coin, but some versions of this coin hold secrets that make them worth a staggering amount of money. What sets this coin apart is not just its age but the incredible rarity of specific errors and mint variations. In 1979, there were some significant minting errors, particularly in the San Francisco Mint. One of these errors led to the creation of what is known as the 1979 S-Type 2 proof dime, also called the Clear S dime. Notice the difference in the mint mark? The Type 2 version has a distinct, clear S, unlike the more common Type 1, which has a blurry, filled S. This tiny detail makes the coin extraordinarily valuable to collectors. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. Only a small number of the 1979 S-Type 2 proof dimes were produced, making them incredibly rare. As a result, these coins can sell for thousands or even millions of dollars at auctions, depending on their condition and provenance. In one famous instance, a 1979 dime with the right minting error fetched over $79 million. Yes, you heard that right, $79 million for a coin with a face value of just 10 cents. So, how can you tell if your 1979 dime is one of these incredibly valuable coins? Let's break it down. Check the date. Make sure the coin says 1979. Look for the mint mark. If there's an S, it was minted in San Francisco. Inspect the mint mark. Use a magnifying glass to determine if the S is the clear Type 2 version. If your coin checks all these boxes, congratulations, you might be holding a fortune in your hands. Now, let's step back and talk about the history behind the Roosevelt dime. Introduced after Roosevelt's death in 1945, this coin was designed by John R. Sinek. It features Roosevelt's profile on the front and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. But in 1979, technological changes at the mint led to inconsistencies in the minting process, giving us this once-in-a-lifetime collector's item. Why would anyone pay millions for a coin? The answer lies in the world of numismatics, the study and collection of coins. Rare coins are like pieces of art. Their value is driven by rarity, historical significance, and demand. The 1979 S-Type 2 dime checks all these boxes. Okay, so you've checked your coin and think you have a winner. What's next? Verify authenticity. Get the coin authenticated by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Grade your coin. The value increases exponentially if the coin is in pristine, uncirculated condition. Auction or sell. Contact major auction houses or online marketplaces specializing in rare coins. Who knew such a small coin could hold such a massive value? So, check your change, search through old piggy banks, and ask your grandparents to dig up their coin collections. You might just hit the jackpot. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories about hidden treasures and historical wonders. See you next time, and happy hunting. Next today 2018 we re-diving deep into the fascinating story of the 2018 one-dime coin. From its history to its astronomical value, we'll explore everything you need to know about this incredible piece of numismatic history. Visual, old black and white images of the US Mint and previous dime designs. The 1 dime coin has a long and storied past. Introduced in 1796, the dime is one of the oldest circulating coins in the United States. Over the centuries, it has seen various designs, from the draped bust to the modern Roosevelt dime. But what about the 2018 1 dime coin? Unlike the standard dimes in your pocket, this coin has a unique story. It wasn't just struck as regular currency, it's a rare error coin with a mysterious and valuable twist. Visual. Zoom in on the coin's details, showing the mint year and possible minting errors. So, what's the big deal about the 2018 1 dime coin? Well, in the world of coin collecting, rarity and errors can turn a regular coin into a fortune. The 2018 1 dime coin that's worth $18 million is not just any dime. It's an ultra-rare error coin with either a significant minting defect or a prototype design that was never meant for circulation. These kinds of errors are incredibly rare, often happening by accident when the US Mint produces test coins or when something goes wrong during production. Visual, a dramatic comparison between a regular dime and the rare 2018 dime. Let's talk about value. Why would anyone pay $18 million for a dime? The answer lies in its rarity and the story behind it. In the numismatic world, collectors are willing to pay millions for coins that are one of a kind. It could be due to an error, like a misstrike, or because it was a special prototype accidentally released. The 2018 1 dime coin is rumored to have such unique characteristics that make it a once-in-a-lifetime find. On top of that, coins tied to intriguing stories or controversies often fetch astronomical prices at auctions. Combine rarity, history, and demand, and you've got a coin that's worth more than most luxury mansions. Visual. Steps for examining a dime using a magnifying glass and a guidebook. Now, you're probably wondering, could I have a valuable dime in my pocket? It's possible. Here's how you can identify if your coin might be special. Check the date and mint mark, look for 2018 and unusual minting signs. Inspect for errors, examine the edges, lettering, and design for any irregularities. Get an expert opinion, visit a coin dealer or grading service to authenticate and appraise your coin. Visual, auction footage and headlines about record coin sales. The 2018 1 dime coin isn't the only coin to fetch an astronomical price. Rare coins have a history of breaking records. For example, the 1933 St. Gaudens double eagle sold for $18.9 million in 2021, making it the most expensive coin ever sold at auction. Coins like these are more than just currency, they're pieces of history, art, and culture rolled into one. Visual, the host holding a dime and smiling at the camera. Who would have thought that a humble dime could be worth millions? The 2018 1 dime coin is a perfect example of how something so small can hold such incredible value. If you found this story fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content about rare coins and collectibles. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the next person to discover a coin worth millions. Next, today's
Thanks
video
for watching,
1987
and happy hunting.
will explore the history, face value, and the intriguing reasons behind the outrageous claims of value tied to the 1987 dime. Let's start with the basics. The 1987 dime, officially called the Roosevelt dime, was produced by the United States Mint. It features the profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, designed by John R. Sinek, and a torch flanked by olive and oak branches on the reverse. These coins were minted in 3 locations, Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco. In total, the mintage numbers were Philadelphia 896 535 000 dimes, Denver 839,593,000 dimes, San Francisco proofs 3706 245 coins. Their composition is 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, with a standard weight of 2.27 grams. The face value is, of course, just 10 cents, so why are people talking about the 1987 dime being worth millions? Well, in general, most 1987 dimes are worth face value, just 10 cents. However, certain rare variations and errors can dramatically increase a coin's value. Here are a few reasons why some 1987 dimes could catch a collector's eye: minting errors, errors like off-center strikes, double dies, or coins struck on the wrong planchets can make ordinary coins extremely valuable. High-grade coins. Coins graded MS-68 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service can command a premium. The shinier and more flawless, the better. Proof coins. San Francisco minted proof coins with no flaws are sought after. For instance, a flawless proof coin could be valued at around $50 to $100, but if a unique error is found, the sky's the limit. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: the claim that a 1987 dime is worth $87 million. This rumor has been circulating online, often fueled by misinformation or exaggerated headlines. While it's a fun idea, there's no concrete evidence of any 1987 dime actually selling for such an astronomical amount. That said, some unique coins in the numismatic world have sold for millions, such as the 1794 flowing hair dollar or the 1933 St. Gaudens double eagle. But for a 1987 dime to reach $87 million, it would need to have an unprecedented and undiscovered feature, such as being made from an experimental metal or having a one-of-a-kind error. If you want to see if your 1987 dime is valuable, here's what you need to do: inspect for errors, look for doubling, misaligned strikes, or unusual markings. Check the mint mark. Coins with rare mint mark errors are especially valuable. Grade the condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Consider sending your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Do your research. Use online resources, coin price guides, and auction results to estimate your dime's worth. Even if your 1987 dime isn't worth millions, you never know, it could still fetch a decent price with the right buyer. Before we wrap up, here are some fun facts about the Roosevelt dime. It was first minted in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a significant role in the fight against polio. The dime's torch symbolizes liberty, while the olive and oak branches represent peace and strength. Despite being a small coin, the dime is one of the most widely circulated denominations in the U.S. So, is your 1987 dime worth $87 million? Probably not, but it's always worth checking your change for hidden treasures. Who knows? You might just stumble upon a valuable piece of history. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more fascinating coin stories. And if you've ever found a rare or unusual coin, let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Next today 2015's video, we'll dive into the fascinating history, value, and mystery surrounding the 2015 one-dime coin that's creating waves in the numismatic world. Let's start with the basics. At first glance, the one-dime 2015 coin looks like an ordinary US dime minted in Philadelphia or Denver. It's small, silver-colored, and has Franklin D. Roosevelt's profile on the obverse side. On the reverse, you'll find the iconic torch, olive branch, and oak branch design, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. But what if I told you that a very specific version of this coin is worth $15 million? That's right, folks. Not every 2015 dime is special, only a rare error or prototype could command such an astronomical price. So, why is this coin worth so much? It's all about rarity and error. In 2015, the US Mint produced billions of dimes, but sometimes, mistakes happen. These mistakes, known as mint errors, can turn a regular coin into a priceless collector's item. For the one-dime 2015 in question, there are reports of unique anomalies, including double dies, off-center strikes, or even the possibility of a misprint that escaped quality control. These rare errors make the coin one of a kind, driving up its value in auctions and among private collectors. The history of the dime dates back to the late 1700s when the Coinage Act of 1792 established the U.S. Mint. Over the years, the dime has evolved, but the design we see today, featuring Roosevelt, was introduced in 1946 to honor the president who championed the March of Dimes. Fast forward to 2015, and we're looking at one of the most intriguing modern dimes ever minted. Could it be a test strike? A coin struck on the wrong planchet? Or perhaps a deliberate design experiment that wasn't supposed to leave the mint? The mystery is part of its allure. Now, let's talk about how this coin came to light. According to reports, this extraordinary one-dime 2015 was discovered by a sharp-eyed collector who noticed something unusual about the coin's weight, texture, or design. After thorough examination by coin grading experts, its authenticity and rarity were confirmed. The rest is history. The coin went on to become one of the most valuable dimes ever, making headlines and setting the numismatic world abuzz. Now, the million-dollar question, or should I say $15 million question, could you have one of these rare coins sitting in your change jar? Here's how you can check: inspect the date, look for the year 2015 on your dimes. Check for errors, use a magnifying glass to spot any unusual features, double strikes, off-center images, or other oddities. Weigh the coin. If the weight doesn't match the standard 2.268 grams, it could be struck on the wrong planchet. Get it graded. If you suspect you have something special, send it to a professional coin grading service for evaluation. Why would anyone pay $15 million for a dime? It's all about supply and demand. Serious collectors and investors are always on the hunt for rare, one-of-a-kind items. Coins like the one-dime 2015 are considered holy grails in numismatics, making them irresistible to high-end buyers. The coin's rarity, condition, and the story behind it all contribute to its jaw-dropping value. And there you have it, folks, the incredible story of the one-dime 2015 coin worth $15 million. This little piece of metal is a reminder that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. So, check your pockets, dig through your old coin collections, and who knows? You might just strike gold, or in this case, silver. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more fascinating stories about rare coins and collectibles. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Next today, 2011, we uncovering the fascinating story of a rare 2011 one-dime coin with a jaw-dropping value of $11 million. Is it true? Is it a myth? Let's dive deep into the coin's history, its unique characteristics, and why it's worth so much. First, let's look at the coin itself. The 2011 one-dime coin refers to the Roosevelt dime, a US 10-cent coin minted in 2011. Most of these dimes were mass-produced and circulated without much fanfare. But within this batch, an incredible error coin was discovered, one that collectors consider a once-in-a-lifetime find. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, designed to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt for his role in founding the March of Dimes. Over the years, billions of dimes have been minted, but every so often, a rare error coin slips through the cracks. Now, let's talk about the 2011 one-dime coin that made headlines. What sets it apart from the millions of other dimes minted that year? The answer lies in a minting error that created an anomaly unlike any other. Here's what you need to look for: double die error. Some of these coins exhibit a doubling effect on the inscriptions, making the text appear slightly blurred or doubled. Off-center strike. The coin may appear misaligned, with part of the design missing along the edges. Unique metallic composition. While standard dimes are made of a copper-nickel blend, a rare batch was accidentally minted on silver blanks, adding immense value. So, how does a coin with a face value of just 10 cents end up being worth $11 million? The key lies in its rarity and demand among collectors. A single error coin from the 2011 batch was auctioned for an astronomical price due to its pristine condition, rarity, and unique features. The buyer? An anonymous collector who saw it as the crown jewel of their collection. The record-breaking sale took place at a high-profile auction where the bidding quickly escalated into the millions. Experts believe that the combination of historical significance, rarity, and the story behind the coin drove its value through the roof. Now, here's the exciting part: what if you have one of these rare dimes hiding in your pocket change or coin collection? Here's how to check: use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin for any doubling on the text or images. Check the edges for an off-center strike. Weigh the coin. Standard dimes weigh about 2.27 grams, but error coins may have slight deviations. If you suspect you have one, consult a professional coin grading service to authenticate and grade it. This incredible story isn't just about money, it's about the thrill of discovery, the passion for history, and the joy of collecting. Coins like the 2011 one dime remind us that sometimes, the smallest treasures can hold the greatest value. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, keep an eye on your change. You never know when you might strike gold, or, in this case, silver. If you found this story fascinating, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more incredible coin stories. And don't forget to comment below. Who knows, you might be the next lucky person to uncover a multi-million-dollar coin. See you next time on Thanks for watching and happy hunting. Next today, 1980 we re-diving into a tiny coin with a big story, the 1980 Roosevelt dime. What makes this seemingly ordinary dime so special that it could be worth up to $80 million? Is it a myth, a rare minting error, or a collector's dream? Stick around as we uncover its true value, its unique history, and whether you might have one sitting in your coin jar right now. Let's start with the basics. The dime is one of the smallest coins in U.S. currency, but its history is anything but small. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946, honoring the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who championed the March of Dimes campaign to combat polio. The dime features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse and an olive branch, torch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing peace, liberty, and strength. The 1980 dime was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. You can identify where your dime was minted by looking for the mint mark right above the date. A P stands for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. Now, the big question: why would a dime with a face value of 10 cents be rumored to be worth $80 million? The story begins with collectors and enthusiasts discovering rare minting errors in specific years, and the 1980 Roosevelt dime has been linked to this frenzy. Some of the most valuable coins in history owe their worth to minting mistakes, missing mint marks, double dies, off-center strikes, or transitional errors where the wrong metal planchet was used. In the case of the 1980 dime, the buzz is often tied to rumors of a rare error or misprint. However, there's a lot of misinformation out there, and not every 1980 dime is worth millions. So, let's break it down. First, if you're hunting for a rare 1980 dime, here's what you should look for: missing mint marks. Dimes minted in Philadelphia during this era typically didn't have a mint mark. However, a dime from Denver or San Francisco with a missing mint mark could indicate an error, which might make it valuable. Proof coins. Proof coins, especially those from San Francisco, are highly detailed and often struck twice to enhance their features. A proof 1980 dime in perfect condition could fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars. Look for double strikes, clipped planchets, or off-center designs. These errors are rare but can make your dime worth significantly more than face value. Condition, the big factor. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC as being in mint state condition can sell for a premium. A perfect MS-70 coin is the holy grail. So, is there really a 1980 dime worth $80 million? The short answer: no, at least, not yet. While there are rare and valuable error coins out there, no documented 1980 dime has reached such astronomical prices. That $80 million figure likely comes from sensationalized stories or misunderstandings about coin valuations. It's important to remember that even rare coins require a buyer willing to pay the price. However, that doesn't mean your 1980 dime is worthless. A rare error or a perfect grade proof coin could still bring in thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars. So, always double-check your coins. If you want to know if your dime is valuable, here's what you should do: examine the coin, use a magnifying glass to look for mint marks, errors, or unusual details. Check online databases. Sites like PCGS and NGC have price guides and auction records. Get it graded. If you think you found a rare coin, send it to a professional grading service. Grading provides a detailed evaluation of its authenticity and condition. Join coin collecting communities, forums, and local clubs can be great resources to learn more and share your findings. To wrap it up, the 1980 Roosevelt dime is a fascinating coin with a rich history. While most are worth only 10 cents, rare errors or perfect grades can make them valuable to collectors. As for the $80 million rumor, consider it a reminder of how exciting and unpredictable the world of coin collecting can be. So, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Drop a comment below and let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of rare coins and collectibles. Until next time, happy hunting.